Hello survivors and welcome to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video, and in this video we're going to be taking a first look at a new event that's going to be starting later on today, and it is called Bloodline. Reading through the introduction, it says, life in the post-apocalypse has pretty much changed everything from societies to even who we consider our own family. Helping each other is paramount to our survival, and strong bonds form in everyday survival, putting that old saying of blood is thicker than water to the test. Relationships are formed stronger through sweat and toil compared to familial ties. So why not help each other out, join your brothers and sisters in arms, and prove once and for all that blood spilled together is thicker. And the event dates are as follows. It starts on the 6th of October at 10 AM Pacific time, and it ends on the 18th of October at 10 AM Pacific time. So it will be a 12-day event. And going over the event overview itself, it says a new mission event will be available that will track your efforts to increase your bonds with your faction mates. Hiring faction supporters, collecting helper tokens, completing friendly duels, and even using some of your fighters' adrenaline rush abilities will all count towards your mission progression. Progressing through the event milestones will award you with canned collectibles, which you can use as energy in the Bloodline Roadmap. The Bloodline Roadmap will be available throughout the event and reset every 12 hours. Mystery bags will be awarded upon stage completion, and an S-Class choice box for act completion. And here are the mission events. Completing milestones will reward with the canned collectibles that I said before, which can be used as the energy on that roadmap. And yep, you can complete these in any order you want, but these are all the missions. And do remember that once you do part of a mission, for instance when you hire 5 faction supporters, you only have to hire 5 more to hit the 10, not another 10. So they all count towards each other. If you do the 50 faction supporters, which is mission 6, it will complete every mission below it as well. And you can see you get 10 cans for each one of these missions, completing friendly duels, collecting helper tokens like it said in the introduction. And there is also 5 characters, I believe, which you have to use the rushes of. And it is going to be S-Class James, S-Class Angel, S-Class Princess, S-Class Dr. Stevens, and S-Class Rick. Now, if you do not have these characters yourself, a faction mate can put them up as a supporter and you can use them during the time of the event. You only have to rush once and you'll get the rewards. There are details on the Bloodline Roadmap. You can put your earned canned collectibles to use as energy to complete the Bloodline Roadmap. It will reset every 12 hours, offering you the chance to earn the stage and act rewards again. The Bloodline Roadmap details are as follows. 1 act, 5 stages. A full run of the entire Bloodline Roadmap costs 34 cans. The difficulty is S9 to S13 throughout. It just obviously goes up in difficulty. The stage rewards are 1 mystery bag, so you get 5 mystery bags for completion, and completing the entire act gives you 1 S-Class card choice box. Now, looks like you get 200 cans for completing the missions, and that means you can run this roadmap by the looks of things 5 times. But if you were to purchase just a small offer, you would be able to get a 6th run through because you do have some excess cans, and they will no doubt have some bags to be able to purchase with some cans in them, and they are actually in game right now. I'll check them out after I go through the rest of the rewards, but the Bloodline bag was in the game quite early compared to the event dropping. Here are the details on the mystery bags and the S-Class card choice box. The mystery bags has a chance of obtaining one of the following: 1 random platinum mod, 1 legendary gear choice box, 1 epic gear choice box, 2 bursts, 4,000 mod scraps, 1,000 gear markers. So pretty good rewards in here at the top end, and then not great rewards down the bottom. Personally, do not need gear markers at all, ever. I still say this, I don't think they should really ever be in the reward structure. If you want to give away gear markers, just give away gear, and then if people don't want the gear, they can just sell it for gear markers. That's probably the better way of doing things. There are types of gear that you just can't buy. For instance, epic and legendary gear, you just can't buy them with the gear markers. The S-Class card choice box, you can get Trader, Jackie, Mercer, or Dayu. You can get 200 of Trader and Jackie, or 300 of Mercer and Dayu. So okay characters. I think the top end characters here are obviously the ideal ones to go for. Trader and Jackie are the pick, and the ratio of cards here is pretty good for going for those top 2 characters. It isn't like you're getting 50 or 100 of Jackie and Trader. You're getting, 60% of the amount of cards that you would get of Mercer and Dayu. So it is definitely worth going for those top end cards. You will be able to get potentially 1,000 cards of one of these characters as well if you do complete this 5 times, and if you get that extra 6th time, obviously 200 more. So the Bloodline event seems to be of the same sort of ilk of events we've already seen, where you're basically just topping yourself up on stuff. There's 12-hour roadmaps. I do think the 12-hour roadmaps is actually pretty decent. So all round this, it's just something you can do on the side. It does last 12 days, and you need to do the roadmap 5 times in 12 days. That means you're going to be able to get 24 tries to finish it 5 times as a free-to-play. If you want to buy more, you have to start completing the missions quickly if you want to get those extra run-throughs. The only issue I have with this event is the picture of the can is absolutely messing with my head. It doesn't make no sense. There is definitely some proportional issues at the top of that can, and once you see it, you just can't not see it. It's messing with my brain a bit. And we do also randomly have the Bloodline Bag already in game, and we can actually just check it out. And you would need to get 4 more cans to run it a 6th time. So if you did purchase this bag in game right now, it's 375 coins. You've got a guaranteed chance of getting 10, but you've actually got a 75% chance of getting more. So you could potentially get lucky. If you got the 40, I believe you'd be able to run it an entire fresh time again. So you'd be able to run it a 7th time on top of that 6th time, which is actually pretty cool. They should have a second bag that alternates with this. One of the 2 bags is generally a bit better than the other, but the odds breakdown of this one makes me feel like it's this bag. But it is quite pricey. It's just whether you think that getting an extra 200 cards of Jackie or Trader is worth that 375 coins. You do obviously get 5 of those bags as well on top, so you could think it is. But that's the first look at the Bloodline event, guys. Do tell me which character out of that crate you're going to be going for, whether it's going to be Trader, Jackie, Mercer or Dayu. I would recommend the top 2, even though you are getting lesser cards. Myself personally, I think I'm going to be going for Jackie in one region and finishing off Trader in the other. I'm quite close to potentially finishing both. I think I've got enough cards to get Jackie as an S-Class right now, but I kind of want to wait for the next Battle Pass to see what's in there. You know, it's just a smarter play, I think. But I think I could finish off both in almost both regions now, right now. So I'm pretty happy with that. These little events, like I say, that just topped us up over the last couple of months, where it's just been a week or 2 long event, have helped a lot in that. So, you know, while it is extra events on top and it's added stress and stuff with the extra events, it is giving us rewards, and you can potentially just be quite chill with it. Like I say, 5 times in the next 12 days of 24 roadmaps if you're free to play. Extras are based on if you pull and you get lucky in the bags, or if you buy some offers. Simple as that, guys. But that is it in my video, guys. I want to thank you very much for tuning in, and as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.